Welcome guys, my name is Fernando Herrera and I'm going to be talking today about the things that every Turo host must have. And I've joined a Facebook group and I'm often asked questions, and these are the same questions just by different people. So there's a lot of people joining Turo, and I think it's important for everyone that's just considering Turo or is already a new host in Turo, to pretty much just watch this video so that you can know what are the things that you must have and you must know in order to become successful and to have a pleasurable experience at Turo as a Turo host. Just so you guys know, I have been trying Turo for over 7 months. Perhaps I'm not the best world's host for Turo. However, 7 months, I think it's a good enough length for me to understand and to learn from my mistakes and hopefully share some advice. Not to mention, again, that Facebook group I'm part of, it really helps me because it just shows how much people are concerned or worried about and how it works. I am on the path of becoming an all-star host on Turo. I have made over 45 trips and pretty much I have a 4.9% star review. So, I mean, in a way, hopefully this proves that I'm a worthy host to share some experience and someone who does have the experience and hopefully is going to help you become better at your Turo hosting. Now guys, before we even begin don't forget to like the button and subscribe if you want to follow more my journey with Turo videos. And I do have all sorts of other videos about Teslas and technology and just lifestyle. So with that being said, let's go ahead and begin with the first thing every Turo host must have. Each one of your vehicle must have a tracker. Simply put, just get a tracker. I've seen so many people say, oh my God, my guest is not here. There's a late return. I don't know what's going on. And they just don't know where their car is because they don't have a tracker. So they're $40 on Amazon. I personally preferred Verizon Connect because it tells you and it records where they've been and what's going on and what speed and whether they broke harshly. But if you don't want to get too advanced and you don't want to invest in that much in a tracker, just buy a $20 to $30 tracker on Amazon and just know where your vehicle is, so that worst case scenario, if your guest is not there, you could always go to your phone or your computer and just know and go pick up your car. The second thing I would recommend, and this is very common, is just buying an ozone machine. I do have another video which I'm going to recommend someone here or in the description below, and it's a review on my ozone machine. I used it on my Tesla and I used it on my Prius, and after someone smoked weed, and it just works. I mean, the ozone machine just works best than anything, than detailing, than washing, than vacuuming. Then is it harmful to the car? Maybe, I don't know, but it's an investment car, and it's a car that, as long as you ventilate it properly and you put it for 1 or 2 hours, all the smell's going to be gone, whether they smoke, whether they do whatever. Obviously you still want to clean the car, but I mean, it's something that you definitely want to invest in, so that when you do have that guest, that will happen, that smokes or that does something completely inappropriate that leaves the car smelling like something that you don't want, you simply go get your ozone machine, you put it there for 2 hours and you're back ventilated, and you're done. You're ready for the next guest. The third thing I do want to share is the spare key. So I personally, with my Tesla, have unlimited amount of keys, and I have my phone and I can unlock the car from my computer. But with the Prius, it's a different story. So you don't want to be in the position where somebody gets locked in, somebody loses a key, and then you don't have another key. So you always want to have a spare key for yourself, because let's assume even if your guest hasn't arrived or brought back the vehicle, you want to be able to go ahead and get your tracker, know where your car's at, go into that parking spot, open the car and take the car and just call it a day. Of course, there's procedures in doing that. You have to notify Turo, you have to notify the guest, at least through the Turo app. And I've done that too. So again, if you want to watch a video where I did something like that with my Tesla, I picked it up from a hotel and I actually encountered the guest and I asked them to step out of the car. That's a video that I'm going to be recommending here below. That's actually kind of fun to watch. Another thing that I would recommend is a lockbox. Again, guys, lockboxes are probably, anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks. Yes, they're pricey, but they're gonna save you a ton of time. I heard this lady was waiting for like 3 hours in an airport, waiting for someone to drop off the car. Like in 3 hours, you could be sleeping, working, doing something else better with your time than just waiting. So a lockbox, especially now with COVID-19 and with the pandemic, Turo has made it easy where people and guests can just self-check in. So as long as your car just has a key and for the guest to safely access the car, you pretty much can get an ID, a picture of their ID and a selfie holding it, and then you're good. I normally ask them to take the selfie of the ID and themselves with the car in the background, because to me that's just an extra layer of security, proving that they're actually in the site and not someone who's just in their house taking a picture and then somebody else is picking the car. But a lockbox is something that you want to get, and especially it's going to save you a lot of time. You're going to be able to just go ahead and drop off the car, lock it up, put the key, send the pre-written text to your guest, and then that's it. You just get it done. The next thing I'm going to be recommending is a list of pre-written texts, so just templates. So again, I would just, at the beginning, I would be losing a lot of time sending them, hey, hello, this is Fernando, your Turo host, this is how it's gonna work. You know what, just write the best way that you can, the best, friendly version of yourself and the steps of this is how the check-in process is going to work. This is what I need. I need a picture. I need this. I need that. And just save them. And then every time you're going to be having a guest check in or check out, you just go ahead, copy and paste it. It's going to save you probably 4 to 5 minutes every time, which eventually builds up. And not to mention, sometimes you're busy and the guest is trying to check in and you just send them a sloppy text, and then that might impact your reviews, and that's something you don't want to do. So it's just a good tip to follow. If you do want tips or a pre-written text template, just comment below and I'll share one with you guys. My next thing is going to be more of a tip. It's not something that you should have, but it's more of a tip, and this is how to take pictures when checking in the customer. So to put it simple, if Turo does not have a picture pre-trip, and something happens to your car, something's damaged, you're not gonna get covered for it. And at first I was like, okay, well, I'll take picture of everything, but it's impossible. You can't take pictures of that small little lever that adjusts the seat. You know, now I do take pictures of that, but I didn't before and somebody broke it and I didn't have a picture because I thought it was only, I didn't take a picture. It wasn't on the picture, so I wasn't covered for that. So what I would recommend is just take pictures in a panoramic way. So again, just take picture here, 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 then up, 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 down. So a 360-degree angle, then go all 4 doors, the trunk and everything. Put a closer up picture of the tires, maybe of the tread. Make sure, that those tires are protected. And that would be my advice. Maybe I'll be doing a video on how to properly take pictures as a Turo host. But at the moment I don't have that video. And finally, guys, the last thing you want to have, this is a must-have if you want to be successful in Turo, is a lot of patience. So yes, you must have a lot of patience, because people will smoke on your car, people will, just damage your car, people will return your car dirty, and you won't be able to charge them a cleaning fee simply because you don't want to go over the burden of telling Turo with the claim and then possibly getting a bad review, and that's just too much work. If it takes you less than 5 minutes to just vacuum and clean up the car, just get it done. Just, it's part of the job. I've seen posts on the group where people are trying to charge a cleaning fee to a guest for having the bugs in the fender because they were traveling and they didn't clean off those bugs. I used to be a host like that, and honestly it just doesn't look good. You tell the guest, hey, I'm gonna charge you a cleaning fee because you didn't clean it. The guest gets upset, they give you a 3-star review, and you're not gonna get reimbursed a good amount from Turo. Not to mention, if Turo notices that you are putting too many claims, they're actually gonna ban you. So at the end of the day, you get mad, everybody gets mad, just chill, just relax, just always put it in the price of admission, just charge maybe the $5-10 extra, and then just always, you have that little cushion to just clean the car. Just don't be charging these little small fees to make up for your revenue. Just charge if you're not comfortable, just increase the price of your car and then just get it rented to people who are willing to pay that price. At the end of the day, guys, it's a business, and if you're treating your car as a baby, as this, as that, you're doing it wrong. Again, my Tesla, at first I was attached, but they've put door curb rash, the wheels. I mean, that's just damages all over the place, the trunk, the seat. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, look, does the car still run safely? Yes. Does the car still look physically appealing? Yes. Is the car 100% in shape? No, but who cares, man? It's a business asset. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna sell the car within 10 months. Yes, it's gonna be somebody else's car, and that's sucks for them in a way. But you know what? They're gonna be getting the car for a fairly good price. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. And you know what? Just have a lot of patience if you really want to be a Turo host. That's the only thing I would recommend strongly. Another thing that I would recommend is join a Facebook group. There's a lot of knowledge down there. I can always invite you guys if you are interested. There's a Facebook group that has in the United States all sorts of Turo hosts, and we always talk as a community, and it's actually pretty cool because you get to see any changes that people are noticing or policies change that Turo has implemented, or just things that you want to look out that people are having issues with that you don't want to have issues with, and it's a good way for you to learn out of other people. So with that being said, guys, again, if you did enjoy this video, hit that like button below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.